yellow car going down the freeway. That's legal, I guess. I don't know. Like it'd be plumb dangerous to be sitting in that thing. What if that truck fell over and landed on that little yellow car right now? Crunch. Get an awful headache if he was on the passenger side. Hello. Hello, you tuber. How you doing? I'm busy, I tell you. Looks like I'm just sitting here in traffic, but truth be told, I'm busy as all get out. Got a call from my pastor today, actually 2 calls, which is fine. I love my pastor. But there's some stuff going on. He's going on vacation. His son-in-law is sick. So we got to find somebody to fill in for his son-in-law, Dale, at church tonight. He's the one that does all the work, helping Steve in the kitchen, getting dinner ready and then getting it back unready again for the next day. So Kendi's going on vacation too, apparently, and she needs some filing cabinet locks changed. I'm just telling you, there's all kinds of stuff that apparently my pastor was going to try to get done and ran out of time or circumstance on or something. So I feel fortunate and blessed that he comes to me to let me help, but I'm not sure I can get it all done at once here. We'll work at it till it's done, though. That's all he is asking. So make sure the things that need to get done first get done first. Things like that. It's kind of nice to be in the loop on stuff like that, though, when you think about it. Lots of people don't get to even know what needs to be done or what needs to be done first or anything. So I'm a fortunate man. No more than I have to offer. I get to contribute in some ways that are significant enough to keep me content and busy too. It didn't fall over, the truck, I mean. So the yellow car's still going. All is well. That's the way it'll work out in the Lord's house this evening too. When we get down to church, we'll just do what we can, and there'll be people that'll just jump in and help out because they see the need. Others that you can ask and they'll be happy to help. They just didn't know you needed it until now, and they're glad to. That's just the way Christians are. We're just all sitting around waiting for God to ask us something to do so we can get in there and get involved and contribute. Who wouldn't want to help make the kingdom of God closer to where we are now, you know, in a better place altogether? That's what loving the Lord leads to every time. We'll get to church in time to make a difference. We'll have a good time while we're at it, I'm sure. I hope you go to church. Just kind of wasting time piddling around with stuff of your own if you don't help out somewhere in God's kingdom, aren't you? What's the point in that? Till you die. You know what I mean?
And I would take the fork and get ready to go after it, and I'd look across the table and see my mom, and you know, just with the fork in the air, you know, all she would do is look, and she wouldn't say, she was so sweet, she'd never say a word, but when you know, when she looked at you, it was, you're a dead person. If you take that piece of meat, you're a dead person. Pastor, I just don't understand why God didn't stop me. And, you know, how that goes over with me, and
well, that's how waste management keeps from filling up the landfills.
12, 13, 14.
They just throw our garbage in their trucks and then drive down the freeway and let it blow out before they get to the landfill.
Surrender to the plan of God. Chapter 25.
Pretty good scheme when you think about it.
He says, all the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth.
Unless, of course, you're trying to keep garbage off the freeway. And wherever else it'll blow.
Surrender to God's plan is keep His covenants and His commands. So
I think I want a reduction in my garbage bill.
God wants to guide, but He wants to be convinced. People who have said you're peddling fear to people.
I'm just busting around downtown Portland now. There's a whole bunch of people getting ready to eat soup here, I guess, and a bunch of other things. On these two blocks there seem to be nothing but food vendors and food buyers and food eaters. Look at this I-5 bridge over the Columbia River. There's a couple of sailboats catching some wind out there, looking east towards Mount Hood. Beautiful. As long as this bridge don't collapse and dump me into that cold, cold water, I'll be fine. Just sitting here enjoying the view. Wee, I tell you, wee. Okay, we're going to take an exit here. Then we'll make a decision. That's what I do. Wee, I tell you, wee. There's a duck in my iPhone. That's alright. Just getting a text message. Nothing personal. Well, it could be, but in this case, it's not likely. There we are in Camas, Washington. Lemonade Automotive. That's a cute title. Bring your lemon to us and we will aid you in emptying out your wallet while we fix your car, I suppose. It's kind of the way it usually goes. Look at that. We be done, son.